Dan Moskal here, and in this video we're going to talk about your WordPress theme. We're going to look at customizing some themes, whether it's a free theme or a paid theme. And the site we're going to look at, it's not even much of a site, it's just a couple posts and a couple categories, but this is using these Genesis Frameworks Balance theme. This is a paid theme, and we'll go ahead and just keep it as a paid theme for the time being. These are some free themes down here, just so you know, and if you want to kind of preview, you can always. So this is the most recent WordPress default as of my understanding. Let's just preview to see what our site would look like with a free theme, or the default free theme. This is what it'd look like. It'd change from this to this. One of the things I want to change with what we currently have, and in this video, is maybe some of the colors, and I'm curious what the actual width is of this sidebar. There's a few ways we can find that. One of the master keys is this little editor box. This editor box in your WordPress interface on the style sheet gives you access to really uber customize your website. And we're going to just look real quick, because that's going to be the sidebar wrap. Let's actually go back here and just go ahead and customize our theme. Just show you a couple of the options. See if we can't figure it out from here. So, as you can see, we can obviously customize things. Let's check out the background color here. I'm curious. Whoa, that's no good. I was hoping that it would be kind of a background with the white or a different color layout, if you're familiar with what I'm saying. I can't show you one of my sites off the top of my head. Yes, I can. And we could probably get this to, I'm sure we could do it both ways, but just as an example, how it's white and it has the picture or a color around the background. But that's not what that does. So here's the background image. This would be kind of a good place to do that if you wanted to put an image up. In navigation, this is going to be your menus. We'll briefly go over that because you can obviously change this and make it to be exactly what you want. Should be giving us a preview here. Okay, so that would just kind of be like with nothing, and just to get an idea, this is secondary navigation. Depending on what theme you're using, there's going to be different options when it comes to how your navigation's displayed. And one of the things we will change with this one, I probably won't get to it on this video, but it's changing the background color and maybe changing a different way to show the breadcrumbs when they come up, because the breadcrumbs come in with this same little gray background color. The static front page is like whether or not you want to have your latest post come up or you want to have a static page stay there. So we're just going to leave ours as is for now. We're not even going to save and publish it because we didn't really change anything. Let's look at some more of the customizations, because you can customize it there. And let's go ahead and talk about the widgets very briefly. The widgets are all these things in the sidebar right here. So the primary sidebar, let's go ahead and throw a calendar in and just see where that shows up so we can see. Sorry, there isn't a maybe there is a cache. I don't know why this site's, it's with JustHost. I recommend using Bluehost as your web hosting company. We just put a calendar, there we go. So there's the calendar, that's the widget, that's in the primary sidebar. The secondary sidebar right now I don't believe will, oh, it must be. I'm curious where that's showing up. Let's see, let's put our user profile over in the secondary sidebar and see where that shows up. Custom text, where are you? Some of these things you do have to play around with, which is why I recommend either creating an alternate WordPress site on the same domain, just put it at a different address and make sure to no-follow it with your settings, or use a totally small kind of throwaway domain just to try out these different options. Okay, so the secondary sidebar is actually not showing right now. We will have it show and we'll see where are you during this video. So the home featured left and home featured right, this is going to be stuff that's up here. To see more about the details exactly about the balance theme, go and check out what's it called, studiopress.com. They offer the Genesis frameworks, and if you use a free theme, I have seen good search engine optimization results by using a free theme, so you don't have to use this. This is just what I'm currently using. These are some of the options. Here's the footer section and stuff. Let's throw recent comments in one of these areas, and the search bar. This is in footer 2, so this should be in the middle of our page or posts. And to remove these things, all you have to do is just rip it off here. Just take it off. Take it off. Or hit delete. So, well, that's strange, because that's where our footers should be. There must be something going on with our layout. So, menus, let me just go ahead and work the way down, and we're going to finish this up here. If our website will work, I believe this is because there's not a cache enabled. I don't know why. But while we're talking about it, comments, if you get stuck with 199 comments or thousands of comments, make sure to install Ask-A-Met as a great WordPress plugin to install to avoid a bunch of spam comments, and maybe change some of your settings. So these are the menus and what shows up here at the privacy policy and stuff. So right now we just have it say privacy policy. Let's go ahead and just add a couple things so you can see it. Add to menu. I hope your WordPress interface is going faster. I really like using Bluehost, and I don't know if this is because of the cache or what, but once you have them here, if you want to change the order, you just move them around, and you can hit the drop down and say policy change text. I know that's not spelled right, but then you hit save menu, and trying to pick some different pages to go to see, you can see how they changed. But those are your menus. That would kind of be a great place to list your categories and stuff, like debt collectors, if it's filed under a category like that. This is kind of the structure of your website. Header, this is going to be the top area up here. You can put an image in instead of text. Depending on what theme you're using, the actual size will need to be dependent. You may have to resize it. You can remove the header image, pick the text color. You can look at that stuff a little bit more. Background, I believe this is the background image where we were just at, talking about the whole background of the website. With some themes though, you may have that default, like a page like this, where it just changes a little bit of the background. So it might depend on your theme. Here's the editor, and this is what we're going to look at. Actually, sorry. The theme settings is a place you can customize too. To get the little social plugins and stuff, for example, this is a site we have, and to get these little plugins, this is using the 1140 Genesis theme, but to get these little plugins and stuff, these are plugins, the social buttons or Amazon links, those are all kind of in the widgets. Those are all on here with the widgets. This Google advertisement is put on using the Genesis or Simple Hooks. I can't remember the name of it, but these plugins are worth checking out. So this is our current website. It looks like this. We are in the Genesis settings where the theme settings is. And if you're not using Genesis, there might be another option with whatever you're using. The reason I use Genesis is because it's supposed to be the most search engine optimization friendly or optimized, and that may be dated. I'm actually curious because I also use a plugin, the WordPress SEO Yoast plugin. So we're going to look at just a little bit of this color style. You can change the color, and we'll change ours to blue just so we can see it. Here's your feed stuff. If you don't know, aren't familiar with that, don't worry about it. I'm not going to worry about a lot of this. This is the breadcrumbs. We'll throw it on so we can see. Comments and trackbacks, I would maybe suggest leaving all this stuff off or just put comments on or something. You do what you want to do. From what I've heard, you want to use previous to net. No, I'm sorry, it's numeric. I don't think this is really applicable anymore. I think what I read that on was dated, and it was a while back that I read it, but I would suggest either using, I'll tell you here in a future YouTube video, so tune in or check out some other videos while you're waiting. Blog page template settings. This is all going to be a little bit different on what you're using as a template. So this blog page template isn't available on all of my Genesis themes. Like this 1140 theme is not available on there, I don't believe. But this would be your This isn't anything really worth worrying about. I haven't spent enough time to really investigate it to speak about it, to be honest. This is places to place your webmaster tools, such as Google Webmaster Tools. You might be able to put in stat counter there too. And the layout, this doesn't have too many layouts, but we're going to go ahead and just change it. That's what I was looking at, and I'm surprised those footers. We'll do the footers here in just 1 second. I think I know what happened. I'm almost positive. So let's see if this has changed. So now we're looking at blue. These are the breadcrumbs, and we can customize that. I'll show you that in a second or in a future video. And we can remove all this stuff down here, or customize it and make it look exactly how we want. Let me go back over to the widgets, and I'm going to see if I can fix this footer issue real quick. So I think the problem is there's nothing in footer number 1 and footer number 3, like even a blank box that doesn't say anything. So what I'm doing is putting, there should be something now in all of them. So let's see. Yeah, see, there we go. It's in gray here. And so if you want to get super advanced with some technical changes, you can change all these things, change the font size, the font colors, really customize things, and even the backgrounds and things by going over to this editor section. And this is going to be with a balanced theme or a free theme with WordPress. But as you can see, and with the free themes, it might look a little bit differently, but balance makes it easy. You can see some of the fonts, hyperlinks, the body, and you're going to have to do some more research or check out some more of these videos here. Let me know that you want to know about some of these more videos, such as how to change the breadcrumbs, or even change the background of the breadcrumbs on whichever template you're using, or the sidebar wrap, because some of these columns will have specific dimensions. Like this might not hold a 300 by something advertisement or a 336, and those are some of the better ways to generate money. For example, this theme by default only holds a 250 by 250 over here, and I would like it to hold a 300 even if I had to get rid of this sidebar, which I can do, and I may look into doing that. So check out some more of these YouTube videos. This is Dan Moskal. You can check out our book, How to Create a Website Easy Button, over at Amazon.com, and we have more videos coming. Please comment below, like this video, share it with your friends, families, and colleagues, and you can visit danmoskaluniversity.com for more free tips. Have a great afternoon. Thanks for watching.